Students, in part 6 video, today we are going to see about algebraic expressions. Okay, so today we are going to see algebraic expression. What is this algebraic expression? An algebraic expression is made up of one or more numbers, variables and symbols of mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Clear? So, algebraic expression means, you see this example. The first example is x minus 3. So, x is a what? Variable. Where if you, what x is a what? Variable. If you take any alphabet A to Z, if it comes with a number, then we'll say it is what? Variable. Similarly, 7 into 3A. This A is what? Variable. 2P divides 5. P is what? Variable. See this example. 9 minus 3y. This y was called again the variable. If you see what they are saying, algebraic expression is made up of one or more numbers. Okay, one or more numbers. If you see in the second example, we are having one number 7 and the another number is 3. So, algebraic expression is made up of one or more numbers, variables. Variables means what? Alphabets. Okay, variable means what? Alphabet. A to Z, you can take any alphabets. Okay, and symbols of mathematical operation. Symbols of mathematical operations mean what? How many operations we are having in mathematical? 4 operations we are having. What are the 4 operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We are having 4 operations, okay, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, okay. Based on this together we will express what? Algebraic expression. Clear all of you? What do you mean by algebraic expression? Next we will see about terms of an algebraic expression, okay. Terms of an algebraic expression. Consider this. 3x square minus 4x plus 12 is an algebraic expression we are saying. Okay. So, in this how many terms we are having? If you consider, this is the one term and this is the second term and this is the third term. So, if you see here 3x square, this is what? First term. I have written comma. Then what is the second term of this algebraic expression? Minus 4x. And what is the third term in this algebraic expression? 12 and 12. Each of these is called what? Terms of the algebraic expression. Okay, so now tell me how many terms in this algebraic expression we are having? How many terms we are having? This is first term, this is second term, this is third term. So, in this expression we are having 3 terms. Clear all of you? In this term, in this algebraic expression, how many terms we are having? We are having 3 terms. The first term is 3x square, second term is minus 4x, third term is 12. Okay, now we will see. So, 3x square is what? X square is nothing but what? It is variable. Okay, minus 4x. This x is what? Again it is a variable. This if you see the last number 12. For that variable anything we are having? No, we are not having any variable. Only number 12 is having. Okay, which means if you are having in expression only the number means that number is called as constant. Okay, what you will say? Constant. If in question they are asking, write the constant of this algebraic expression. If they are asking in the question means, what is the constant of this algebraic expression? 12 is the constant because 12 does not having any variable. So, if a number is not having variable, then we will say that number is what? Constant. Clear? Okay, in this expression, we are having 3 terms and the last term 12 is called what? Constant. Clear? Now, we will see factors of a term. Okay, I have given one expression, one algebraic expression. If you see here, 2x square minus 3xy. Okay, expression, how many terms we are having? We are having two terms. What is the first term? First term is 2x square. What is the second term? Second term is minus 3xy. What is the first term? 2x square, and the second term is minus 3xy. What are the factors of this 2x square? The factor of 2 is what? 2 itself. Okay. This x square, how can we write? X square means what? X into x. Okay. If x cube means what? X into x into x. 3x. Okay. Based on the power, you have to write the variables. Okay. Clear? Okay. Now you see here. This term minus 3 we are writing as such, x we are writing as such, y also we are writing as such. These are what? Minus 3x, y are what? Some factors of minus 3xy. Clear all of you? Students, what is expression? What do you mean by algebraic expression? Algebraic expression is what? It will have numbers, variables, constant. With addition to is what we will have? Addition, we will have 4 operations. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. All together we will combine and we will write as algebraic expression. Clear all of you? Okay. Now next we will see about coefficient of a term. We are going to see about coefficient of a term. What is coefficient? First we will see that. Each factor or a product of 2 or more factors of a term is the coefficient of the product of the remaining factor of the term. Okay, I will explain an example so that you will clear about the definition. Okay, see this example. 5xy square minus 12xy minus y plus 8. This is what? This is what? It contains of 4. We are using in this 2 operation. We are having number with variable and constant term we are having. Then we will say it is what? The first what? This is what? This is what? Algebraic expression. Algebraic expressions mean what? It will have number, variable with operations together. We will say it as what? Algebraic expressions. Okay. Before going into finding coefficient, let me see how many terms are there in this example. How many terms are there in this example? If you see here, 5xy square is what? First term. Minus 12xy is what? Second term. Minus y is what? Third term. 8 is what? Fourth term. Okay. So, for this 4 terms, we are going to find the coefficient of the algebraic expression we are going to find. Okay, let us see the solution. Listen, first we are taking the first term. What is the first term? 5xy square. Okay, what is the first term? 5xy square. Okay, 5 is the coefficient of xy square. I have written what? 5 is the coefficient of xy square. Okay, so you see now the definition. What is saying? If remaining factors of the term, what? More factors of a term is the coefficient of the product of the remaining factors of the term. So, if you see the first term, we are having 5xy square. So, I have written 5. We are going to find the coefficient of 5. If I take this 5, then what are the remaining terms we are having? xy square. Therefore, the factor of 5 is what now? The coefficient of 5 is what now? xy square. Clear? Similarly, if I am finding for coefficient of x means, if I am writing x here. Okay, now we have to see what is the coefficient of x remaining terms. If I take this x here, remaining what we are having? 5y square. So the coefficient of x is what? 5y square. Clear? That only they are saying in this definition. Clear all of you? Similarly, if I am taking y, okay, y square. What is the coefficient of y square? Remaining terms. Remaining term is nothing but 5x. 5x is the coefficient of y square. Clear? Similarly, x, y I am taking, but what we are having? X, y square we are having. Only one y I am taking. In that I am taking only one y. X, y I am taking. So, what is the coefficient of x, y? X is the coefficient of 5y. Y means here 2y we are having. One y is here. Left another one left y is that y we are writing in this coefficient. Clear all of you? Now you see the second term. Second term is what? Minus 12xy. Okay, minus 12 is the coefficient of remaining what we are having? Xy. So we are writing xy. Clear? Similarly, x alone we are taking. X is the coefficient of remaining terms. What are the terms we are having? Minus 12y. Okay, minus 12y we are having. That is the coefficient of x. Clear? Similarly, if we are taking finding for y, what is the coefficient of y means remaining. What are the remaining we are having? Minus 12x. Remaining factors you have to take. Clear? So, if I am taking minus 12x, okay, I am finding the coefficient of minus 12x. What is the remaining factor? Only y. So, that we are writing as y. Clear all of you? What is our third term? Third term is what? Only minus y. So I am writing a third term is minus y. So for y, any other term, any other factor we are having? No, we are not having any other factor. The only factor is what? Minus 1 is the coefficient of y. Clear all of you? Now the last term is what? 8. For 8 we are not having any variable. 8x, 8y like that we are having. No, we are having only 8. I told you before itself, if only number is in the algebraic expression means that number we will say it as what? Constant. Okay. So 8 is a what? Constant. Coefficients are not defined only for terms which are not constant. Okay. We can find coefficient only for the numbers with variable. We cannot able to find the coefficient for the constant term. So 8 is a constant term. We cannot find coefficient for that. Clear all of you? Here what do you mean by the coefficient? If I am asking what is the coefficient of 5? What immediately you will say? You will say remaining factor. Remaining factors are what? X, y square. Therefore, the coefficient of 5 is x, y square. You have to write. Clear? If I am asking what is the coefficient of minus 12? If I am asking where you are having minus 12. What are the remaining factors we are having? X, y. Therefore, the coefficient of minus 12 is x, y. You have to write. Clear all of you about this coefficient of your term? Clear? Next, we are going to see about terms and types of an algebraic expression. First, we are going to see terms of an algebraic expression. Okay. In terms of an algebraic expression, we are having two. The first one is like terms and the second one is unlike terms. Like terms. What do you mean by like terms? In an algebraic expression, the terms which have the same algebraic factors. Same algebraic factors. Okay. What do you mean by factors? We have seen before, isn't it? So, same algebraic factors if they have any term means are called what? Like terms. Okay, see this example. 3x square plus 4xy plus 8y square minus 6xy. Okay, now if you see here 3x square, anywhere x square term is there? No. Okay, so 3x square is the unlike term. Okay, 4xy we are having. You have to see only the variables. You no need to see the constant, coefficient. You no need to see that. Okay, you have to see only the variables. You no need to see the numerical numbers. You no need to see for the like and unlike terms. Okay, you have to see only the variables. Here, what is the variable we are having? xy. You have to see any other xy term we are having? Yes, we are having minus 6xy. So, what? This 4xy and minus 6xy what? Have same algebraic factors. What are the factors we are having? For this 4xy, we are having x and y as the factor. Similarly, for this minus 6, we are having x and y as the factor. So, this 4xy and minus xy have the same algebraic factor x comma y. Therefore, 4xy and minus 6xy are what? Like terms. This remaining 3x square plus 8y square was what? That are what? Unlike terms. Clear all of you? This 2 remaining is what? Unlike terms. This 2, 4xy and minus 6xy are what? Like terms. Okay. Now you see the next example. 7ac minus 6b square plus 9ac plus 16ab. Okay. You have to see first how many terms are there in this expression. This is first term, this is second term, this is third term, and this is the fourth term. Okay. After seeing the term, you have to see the variables. Okay. Here see AC we are having. You have to see any other AC terms there. Yes, we are having. That is 9AC. Therefore, these two terms are what? Like terms. This remaining these two terms are what? Unlike terms. Clear? This 7AC and 9AC have the same algebraic factors. What are the same algebraic factors both of them are having? For this also we are having A and C, and for this also we are having A and C. Therefore 7AC and 9AC have same algebraic factor A and C. Therefore 7AC and 9AC are like terms. Clear? Now we'll see about unlike terms. In an algebraic expression, the terms which have different algebraic factors are called unlike terms. The reverse of like terms. Okay, the reverse opposite of like term is what? Unlike term. Clear? Example. 5x square plus 8xy plus 7xy square plus 9 we are having in the question. Okay, first you have to see here 5x square. You have to see anywhere x square terms there? No, we are not having anywhere x square term. 8xy. You see anywhere xy is there? We are having xy. But here xy is there. But here what we are having? xy square. Then this both are what? Not same. Then this fully, we don't have any like term. Clear? This all are what? Unlike terms. Clear all of you? 8bc plus 8cb square plus 7ab plus 14. In this question we are having. You first see bc is there. You see any other bc is there? We are having b square c. This and this are not same. Clear? Why this and this are not same? Here only bc as the factor we are having. But here what we are having? C b square. BC and C b square are not same. Clear? So the second example, no terms we are having common. So this fully of what? Unlike terms. Clear? Both the examples, the terms all have different algebraic factors, isn't it? Here what is the factor of 5? What is it? We are having x square. So everywhere we are having different algebraic factor. So these terms are called what? Unlike terms. Clear all of you? What do you mean by like terms and unlike terms? In the end of the session, I will give you the assignment of finding like and unlike terms. Next, we are moving for the types of algebraic expressions. Now we are going to see types of an algebraic expression. So types of algebraic expression, how many types we are having is? We are having 4 types. The first type is monomial, second type is binomial, third type is trinomial, fourth type is polynomial. First type is what? Monomial. Second type is what? Binomial. Third type is what? Trinomial. And the fourth type is polynomial. Okay. First we will see about monomial. An algebraic expression which has only one term. Which has only one term is called a monomial. Okay, example, you see here 2ab, that is having only one term. Similarly, 5x cube, that is also having only one term. 6xyz, that is also having only one term. 2a comma minus 3a, everything is having what? Only one term. So an algebraic expression which has only one term means we will say it as what? Monomial. Here, next, binomial. An algebraic expression that contains two unlike terms. Listen carefully. Two unlike terms. If two like terms comes means what? This two like term means if we add, we will get only one term. So, in binomial, we have to consider two unlike terms is called a binomial. Clear? If you see here, 3x is the first term and 5 is what? Second term. Clear? Similarly, 2ab is the first term minus 3bc is what? Second term. So, this is also having two unlike terms, isn't it? Similarly, 5t square minus 5t. How many terms we are having? We are having two unlike terms. So, these are the examples of binomial. Binomial means that contain two unlike terms is called a binomial. Clear? Next, trinomial. An algebraic expression that contains three unlike terms. How many unlike terms? Three unlike terms is called trinomial. You consider this example, 5x plus xy minus 5. How many terms we are having? 5x is the first term, xy is the second term, minus 5 is the third term. So we are having three terms, then we will say it as what? Trinomial. Clear? The last one is what? Polynomial. An algebraic expression that contains one or more terms with non-zero coefficient. Okay, you should not get zero coefficient. We have to get non-zero coefficient. It's called a polynomial. Clear, all of you? If you consider this example polynomial a plus b plus c plus d. How many terms we are having? We are having 4 terms. Okay. So that is also polynomial. If you see this 3xy, how many terms we are having? Only one term. Ma'am, you told me that if one term means monomial. No, it is a types. Okay, monomial, binomial, trinomial, these are the types. That all to one together is called what? Polynomial. Polynomial that contains one or more terms. Okay, it may be one term, it contains two terms, or it contains three terms, or it contains 4 terms. It can contain more terms are called as what? Polynomials. Clear? 7xy is at minus 10. How many terms we are having? 2 terms. Since we are having 2 terms, it is what? Polynomial. And also we can say it as what? Binomial. Okay, the last one example is what? 2x plus 3y plus 7z. How many terms we are having? We are having 3 terms. But still, we can say it as what? Trinomial, or also we can say it as what? Polynomial. Okay, only this first example. A plus b plus c plus d, we are having 4 terms. We cannot say monomial, we cannot say binomial, we cannot say trinomial. What we can say? We can say only it as polynomial. Clear, all of you? Polynomial contains what are the things? It contains monomial, binomial, trinomial, and more than 3 terms also will contain polynomial. Clear, all of you? Students, this is your assignment based on your today's topic. In today's topic, what are the things we have learned? We have learned what is algebraic expression, and the next thing what we have learned. What do you mean by terms, and what do you mean by constant, and what is coefficient, then what is like term and unlike term, then what we have learned. What is monomial, what is binomial, what is trinomial, and what is polynomial. Everything we have learned, isn't it? So totally we have learned about the chapter algebraic expressions, isn't it? So based on that, I am giving you 3 assignment. Okay, you have to do. See the first question: 8y square x minus 14xy plus 8y square minus x plus 7. What they are asking to find? Find the coefficient of the term of this algebraic expression. They are asking to find the coefficient of each the term. Okay, you first take this 8y square x. You write, you see the before, you go before the video, then you see how we have founded the coefficient of the terms. Okay, you first write the term 1, which is the first term, isn't it? You write 8 is the coefficient of remaining factors are what? 8x y square x. You have to write. Clear? Similarly, you write x alone you write. X is the coefficient of what? 8y square, remaining factors. Like that you have to write for first term, second term, third term, fourth term and fifth term. You have to write separately for all the terms. You have to find the coefficient. Clear? If you see, I have done one model for you. Okay, now second question is identify the like terms. Okay, you write the heading like terms. Okay, you put 1, 2, 3 according to it. You see here minus xy square we are having. Any place you are having xy square? Any place else? We are having 2xy square. So this 2 are what? Like terms. Okay, you put 1 and write minus xy square comma 2xy square. Okay, over. Then you take the pencil and strike out this and the 2xy square. You strike out this 2. Then remaining terms, remaining things you can find the like terms. Then put 2. Then you see here minus 4yx square. Anywhere you are having 4. Anywhere you are having yx square. Yes, we are having here 20yx square. Then put 2 and write minus 4yx square comma 20yx square. Okay, after writing this 2 you strike out with the pencil. Okay, then remaining what we are having? 8x square. Any other x square term is there? Yes, here we are having minus 11x square and here we are having minus 6x square. So third one answer is what? 8x square comma minus 11x square comma minus 6x square. Okay, what are the things you have written in your solution? You just strike out in the question. So remaining things you can easily find the like terms. Clear all of you how to find the like terms of the second problem? Yes. Okay. Now the third question is classify into monomial, binomial and trinomial. Students, what I told, monomial means what? It should contain only one term. Isn't it? That we'll say it as what? Monomial. What I told about binomial? It should contain two unlike terms. Okay, it should contain two unlike terms is called binomial. And what is trinomial? It should contain three unlike terms. We will say it as what? Trinomial. So students, you see where only one term you are having, write that box, put the tabular column. First heading you write monomial. In the second box, in the second column you write binomial. In the third column you write trinomial. What are the things will come under the binomial? You write below that. Okay. Similarly, what are the answers will come under the binomial? You write under that. Similarly, third one. What are the things will come under the trinomial? You write there. That's all. These are the very simple and easy thing you can do. Okay, hardly you will take for this to complete half an hour. But this I am telling you more. Before that you can complete it. Okay, students. One more time, 1 or 2 times you go through the video, you will be more clear about algebraic expression. We will see in the next session. Thank you, students.